Ever feel like a loser? A sucker. Someone who got played. You should, because if you still support Trump, that's what you are. You got played by this guy. All his promises, come on, they're as real as his hair. He never built the wall. He never did the trade deals. He was never going to. It was all a show, a con game. He said you'd get tired of winning, but you're just tired. Tired of giving him money to pay for his lawyers. Tired of watching him embarrass you. Tired of his lies, his lawsuits, his trouble. Tired of defending a man who doesn't deserve your support. You know he won't change. You know he's the architect of all his problems. But he thinks you're gullible, that you can't figure him out. If you keep supporting him, you're proving him right.
Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting in court again, under pressure and stress, and then a warm feeling comes over you, uncomfortably warm.
Uh-oh.
It's pressure, all right. Down there. That's when you need Trump diapers. Trump diapers, the elite adults incontinence product for owning libs on the go while you go. Trump diapers contain a comforting, patent-pending fiber that's the ultimate in pulling fluids from your delicate orange skin.
I always look orange.
With Trump diapers, you can sit all day in luxurious comfort, whether you're busy ending democracy or just rage posting on social media without consequence. Trump diapers let you spread Russian propaganda all day in dry comfort. And Trump diapers make insurrection easy. You'll never need to poop in the Capitol again. Trump diapers, for when you're losing your shit in more ways than one.
You know, there is a genius to what I'm doing. You do know that I go from here to there, and it all comes back into a beautiful picture. I was going to say he's full of bullshit, but I don't want to use bad language. I do like junk food. Who doesn't? I won a lot of golf. I'm a nice golfer. A nice golfer. I'm very good at imitating swings. Dr. Martin Luther King on steroids. It reminds me of this fly that's driving me crazy up here. I'm able to talk about things, although I do have a gag order. This fly is brutal, so I know he's in heaven. My mother, I guarantee it. My father, I think. I don't like flies. What's an indictment? What's an indictment, please? I got indicted 4 times. And, why? I don't know. I love my family so much, and I love my country so much. I love things. I work all different days. I don't discriminate. Tijuana! We will start negotiation now. No way. I said, way. Don't do that. Why would we do this? Are we stupid? Why would we do this? I don't want to ever say this, you know, being, I don't know. Who the hell wants to do business in France? This guy with no IQ. Emmanuel, real patriots. You look at a can, I know how long it's been there. But that was peanuts. Are you having a good time considering the subject matter is so terrible? I say to myself, you're a frickin' genius.
What are Republicans like Rick Scott, J.D. Vance, and Mike Johnson doing in a New York City courtroom? Wasting time, wasting taxpayer money.
Just the unbelievable, just complete waste.
Are they in Washington, D.C., working to make the economy stronger, or America safer, or your life better?
No, no, no.
No. They talk about inflation and gas prices, but they're too busy cheerleading their leader to do anything about it.
Everybody loves me.
They should be in Washington, making the tough votes to strengthen the border.
This makes zero sense.
Instead, they're kissing Trump's ring in Manhattan.
It was not a good look for Congress.
They're not loyal to you. They're loyal to him.
It can only be my personality, that's all.
It's why more Americans are asking than ever before. Is this what we're paying them for?
Not in Washington doing their jobs. They're at the courthouse.
The American people are over it.
America loves President Trump because he's plain spoken.
I do like junk food.
Easy to understand.
Chairman, you're sitting on a wild pony. You gotta pull that pony. You gotta get it going.
And he is clear as a bell.
In my second term, we will roll back every Biden attack on the Second Amendment.
President Trump, when he was in office, he underwent testing for his cognitive dissonance.
I don't like flies.
President Trump has more energy than a 40-year-old.
On his first day of his trial, Reuters reported that Trump appeared to doze off
during jury selection.
It said the guy's sleeping? He's meditating.
On April 22nd, MSNBC reported that Trump's lawyers were fighting to keep him awake.
I think he's praying.
Oh, Mom.
Donald Trump could get up on stage, pull his pants down, take a up at the podium, and I still would never vote for you fucking Democrats again.
Anybody have any Tic Tacs?
Liberals hate humans because, I'm just going to speak very bluntly here, because the liberals are largely enthralled to demons who hate humans and want to destroy them.
The real dictatorship, which we're over 1,200 days into, is Joe Biden.
They fear Donald Trump, and they fear what's going to happen if he becomes president again. And I'll tell you, they should fear.
So all Donald Trump has to do is stay calm, and stay calm during the entire debate, and let Biden rant and rave, because Scranton Joe's looking and sounding meaner and more petty by the day. And then Trump, by comparison, he easily appears presidential.
But Americans are not struggling. You know, this is the worst platform.
They're looking at Republicans in Washington and laughing at us.
I mean, it's just not cool to be a Republican, and even not cool to be for Trump.
They like to say I'm a threat to democracy. What the hell have I done?
Let's pray for our country being stronger on the other side of this disgusting sham politician prosecution.
Anybody have any Tic Tacs?
The odds of this moment happening were close to 100%.
Yes.
But I suppose it is definitive, if there was any question about the Republican Party, what it is and what it means at this moment.
It's a cult. I mean, that's the only way you can describe it. And everyone has, it consists of basically two groups of people, mostly. Some people who have basically completely lost it. You know, the people we see in the House of Representatives. And then there are people who are basically afraid to call out that so many people have lost it, including, that's basically what just happened here with Nikki Haley. And the person who has really lost it the most is Donald Trump. I mean, he's the crazy one, and everybody is getting more crazy than he is. And as Nikki Haley pointed out when she was telling the truth for a couple of weeks in the spring, I mean, he's mentally unstable and he's getting worse. And we can see it every day in the courthouse. We can see it when he's standing out there complaining about the temperature, when thermometers in the courtroom say it's 74, 75 degrees, he's saying it's freezing. You know, he's the lies about the election, he's talking about his friend Hannibal, praising Hannibal Lecter. I mean, this guy, he is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and he's getting, as Nikki Haley rightly pointed out, he's getting worse.
You put up this billboard outside. Is it near Doral or Mar-a-Lago?
It is near Mar-a-Lago. It is a couple of exits south of where if you, for example, were at Mar-a-Lago and you happen to want to play golf at the Doral Resort, right, you go onto I-95, you drive south, and like one or two exits on the right, you will see this sign, either on the way up or on the way back or both. And I thought, on a lark, I decided, hey, that's a good place to put the sign. I'd been making some hats that say that, kind of like the MAGA hats, except blue and white, and some bumper stickers. And a fellow named Claude Taylor, who runs this pack called the Mag Dog Pack, has been putting up not bumper stickers, but billboards. And, he texted me just, I think maybe yesterday or the day before, we had a few text exchanges, say, hey, I'd like, whoa, how much would it cost to put one of these up? And I thought about putting it up at the Holland Tunnel or the Lincoln Tunnel, but it turns out he's not going to Bedminster this summer, some reporters told me, because he's, the campaign's going to be run out of an office near West Palm Beach Airport. So this was the perfect location, and I hope he sees it, and I hope it amuses him as much as it amuses me.
I think he will notice it. You said yesterday, we talked about this division between people who have lost it and people who are afraid to speak up about that. You said this yesterday about the upshot of the Haley endorsement and the Alito flag. A lot of people on the rights have lost their minds. A lot of the people on the right are afraid to say it. And I think that one of the things that's a little chilling about the Alito news is that he's in Category 1 as opposed to Category 2, right? I mean, this is your circle, George. These are your people, man. You spent your whole career around these folks.
You keep insulting me like that, I'm going to leave.
But that's true. I mean it just as a historical, sociological fact.
I can't explain it. I mean, I think there has been this steady deterioration in the sort of the psychological health of a good many people on the right. I mean, why would you? I mean, I'm not.
Why would you do it?
Talking about why would you do this?
Can we talk about this? This is the thing that I find so.
Why would you do this?
I find it so fascinating. Like, I can imagine. Can you imagine, George? Imagine yourself, okay, 10 years ago, and you're talking to a young, up-and-coming 45-year-old, 42-year-old, like Federalist Society, really bright Supreme Court clerk, highly pedigreed district court judge, and they're like, "I'm going to fly this flag over my house." Like, obviously, your advice would be, "Are you out of your mind? Don't do that. Why would you do that?"
So, folks.